to watch it. I was like, holy shit, is he here? But it wasn't him, you guys. That's a hot intro, man. I'm fucking on fire with hosting tonight, dude. Let's be real. All right? There are people in the room like thinking like, I wasn't going to go up, but I kind of want to go up now just to get with these hot intros. All right? Michelle's totally not leaving. She's staying to watch Shaylin Bowers, everybody!
That's Ben Gonzalez. You guys know who that is. I am taping. I don't know why the fuck I'm taping this. You know, and honestly, I had all these, like, I was going to do all my A material, but everybody's just telling stories and fucking around, so let's do that. My girlfriend's here. Give her a round of applause for dating me. It's nice of her. I'm very happy about that. It's nice of her to do that. We went to Big Bear for Memorial Day, and I did LSD for the first time in my life. And you learn about yourself when you do LSD. Like you hear all these stories about like Bill Gates. Who is it? Fucking Apple guy. Steve Jobs. Steve Jobs he thought of like that's he was on LSD when he got the idea for Apple, and it was like fucking blew everybody's mind. Here's what happened to me. I cried for 4.5 hours straight on LSD, so that's what I learned about me. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm just gonna sob the entire time I'm on LSD anytime anybody does anything. And she stood by me through that whole thing, and she's still dating me after that, believe it or not. So that's nice. Happy about that. I'm totally not gonna submit this. I'm just gonna stuff it away forever. Sure, me tell the story. I didn't lose my virginity until I was 22 years old. I didn't eat pussy the first time until I was like 24-ish, 25, right? And here's what they don't tell you. Here's what you don't know about eating pussy for the first time. Like, I didn't have, you don't have a reference point, right? As a guy, the first time you eat pussy, it's just like, it's my first one. I don't know, right? Looking back, now I know that girl wasn't the cleanest girl in the world. Now I know that. I know that today. At that time, I didn't know. I was like, and I went down and I was like, oh my God, is this what are they all like this? Like, I'm gonna have to do this the rest of my life? Like, this is how, I thought that's how all vaginas were. I didn't know that there was like a spectrum of smells down there. And so what happened with this one, and so I was down there, like, again, not knowing, and I'm down there and I'm doing the alphabet as you do when you're new. I was doing the alphabet on her, and we'd been drinking a little bit, and her stuff wasn't the best, so I actually I puked in her and on her and everywhere. And we decided at that point, after I threw up, we decided to stop, which I thought was good timing. You probably should just go ahead and just put a bookmark in it at that point. And we did that. But the worst part is, I actually had to, after puking in her vagina, I had to drive her 60 miles home. This all took place in my mom's house. Did I mention that? This all took place in my mother's house. So to drive her 60 miles home, and I know you guys have probably like driven with people that you don't get along with so well. You got to go on a road trip. You're like, oh, I fucking hate that guy or that girl. She sucks, right? You've never had to drive with somebody 60 miles that you just puked in their vagina. It's not a nice trip to take. Unlike my LSD trip, which was really therapeutic. What do I want to talk about? I went to the hospital on Thanksgiving because I had an edible. That happened to me. Went to the emergency room. I had, it was a drink. It was a weed drink that I had, and I had something like 100 milligrams. That's what I ended up figuring out that I had. Yeah. So went into like full panic attack mode. Was having a heart attack. Like thought I was having a heart attack. The whole thing happened. Got to the emergency room. I remember walking into the emergency room, and there were like 3 15-year-old girls out there just laughing at me, laughing at the crazy guy that was crying. I was crying. That's another thing. I was fully in tears, and I'm in the emergency room. I'm grabbing doctors are like, just go sit in the waiting room and shut the fuck up. Just get away from us. and go sit there and just be quiet. And I'm like, I'm dying. I'm pulling on their like lab coats. I'm dying. I need to get a room right now. And then to me, I'm really like, I really think I'm dying. To them, like they knew that I was on an edible and just fucked up in outer space. And so they're like, sir, we're going to deal with these people that were just in this massive car accident. We'll circle back around to your little weed overdose. We'll get there later. More important things to deal with. I accused the people that I was hanging out with of poisoning me on Thanksgiving. I thought they were trying to kill me. I actually accused them of trying to kill me at the moment that this happened, that the weed all hit me. I thought they were trying to kill me. I told them that. I tried to call the police on them. Yeah, I tried to do that. I also tried to call the police on the Uber driver that took me to the hospital because I thought he was trying to like take me to a dark alley and murder me for some reason. Lots of things happened. Moral of the story is, don't have 100 milligrams of weed unless you want to be high for 4 days. That's another part of the story. I was high for 4 days, and that was not a pleasant thing. Again, I want to go back talk about my girlfriend a little bit. I'm very excited to have a girlfriend because I'm excited to not have to be. Hey, what's up, guys? I'm excited to not have to be out there dating people anymore because I was on Tinder for a while. I met a girl on Tinder, and she had like these rules, these stipulations for guys that she would date. This is what it said. I'm not making it up. In her little profile thing, it said, "Please make sure that you're straight." Like 100,000%. That seems like a lot, right? 100,000. Who the fuck is that straight, right? I'm not that straight. I'll tell you that right now. I'm not 100,000% straight. 80, 85, right? What are you saying? 80-ish? In the 80s. Somewhere in the 80s. 100,000% straight. So like, what the fuck is that? Is that like a bottle of Jack Daniels with a fake mustache and a cigar glued to it? Is that straight enough? It's the type of thing she wants to date. But my favorite part is like, please make sure that you're straight. Like, do you not know? Are you like, how do you not know that you're straight? Well, how do you make sure that you're straight? You get up every morning and stick a thumb up your ass, be like, well, I don't enjoy that. Guess I'm still straight. All right, let's go take on the day. Take on the day as a straight person. You guys know what Tackle is? The app Tackle. It's like a TaskRabbit. It's like the poor man's TaskRabbit. That's what Tackle is. And I was on there trying to make some money, trying to make ends meet. And I don't know how to get into this, but I ended up going to this high rise on Avenue of the Stars in LA, and I had to iron a 21-year-old Persian man's undershirts, which I did for $42. I ironed his undershirts. It's like his fucking undershirts. That's the difference between the haves and the have-nots, right? Like the haves have their goddamn undershirts ironed. What a useless, pointless thing to do. And I had to iron his sheets because he said 20 items. You have to iron 20 items. 5 of those items were his sheets. That's the most humiliating experience of my life, having to iron somebody who's 15 years younger than me, their goddamn sheets and their undershirts. I did that for $42.80. I'm not making this up. Okay? Now, here's the other part of that. But it's his, and he wasn't happy. He got upset with me. He wasn't happy with how I ironed his pillowcases. And he let me know that he was unhappy with how I ironed his pillowcases. I was like, fucking joke's on you, motherfucker. That's what you get for hiring a white person, okay? That's what you get. You want something done right, hire a Mexican person. They'll do it. Okay, white people, even when we're poor, we're entitled. Okay? That's just how we are. You don't hire white people to do shit. That's just, you don't do that. That's stupid on you, man. That's your fault. Like, because we'll leave jobs because they're emotionally taxing. Like, that's why we'll leave jobs. Stupid reasons like that. Meanwhile, like other races, they'll cut their foot off and still go to work. But fucking jobs gotta get done. No, white people, don't hire white people. That's kind of I'm gonna end my set. All right, guys, thanks a lot. My name's Shane. I appreciate it.
Shaylin Bowers, everybody. Awkward handshake at the end. It was a hot set.